Happy Monday! Welcome into another Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 live stream. Welcome to Frankfurt. We are in Germany heading to Paris for a flight. Wow, couldn't get that out of my mouth. We are also taking for the very first time on the live stream the beautiful MD-11. I have done 3 flights with it thus far. And with the exception of the first flight, everything has gone pretty darn good. The performance of the plane is incredible. Something that a certain something could learn a great deal from. I will say that. The modeling of the plane is really good. Some of the sounds can be a little wonky, but nothing terrible. Nothing terrible. I think they're doing like an arts update at some point down the road, and then they'll be launching the eventually launching the 2024 version. Now this is officially the 2020 version. 2020 version. You do have to have Flight Sim 2020 installed, and then you have to drag it over from your community folders to the other one. So that was unfun to do yesterday, because I also ran into an issue where I installed 2020, but it wouldn't launch. And apparently there is an issue nowadays with NVIDIA and DirectX 11 with my card or something, so I had to manually switch over to DirectX 12 in the user op folder to make it all work. But eventually got the Flight Sim 2020 to load, and honestly, you don't even have to launch up to Flight Sim 2020. You just gotta have it installed so that the TFDi installer recognizes the install folder. That's it. Like when I was installing 2020, it was installing the MD-11 at the same time. So it just found the folder. And I could probably have tricked it by adding the folder or something, but it works. It does its job. Okay, let's go ahead and hop into the cockpit here of this beautiful MD-11. Now, I do have a checklist I made, as I do with all my planes, that's really, really quick to get through, you know, cold and dark. I'm going to try to do it without my checklist today, because I feel like I've gotten the hang of things after these handful of flights. Welcome in, P2. So we're going to see how things go. The first thing you want to do is go over here to the side. We're going to import the flight plan. That's going to pull up that information there. Go to services. We're going to verify that the GPU and the chocks are all connected. We're going to go up here to the top, and we're going to go turn on the battery. After doing that, we can turn on the external battery. You hear all the warnings going. We can go and get the navs going as well. Whoop. Some buttons require pushing, some use the flicking of the mouse. It's really weird. And then we're going to go ahead and turn on the APU. Now this is going to flash once it is solid, and I think it says on or something. I can't remember. That means the APU is connected and ready to go. But for right now, it's flashing. I go and just arm the emergency power at this point as well. And then we can go and get some lights going down here. We're going to do the emergency light here. This one you use the mouse wheel for. Turn that to arm. And we're going to go ahead and turn the nav on, the beacon on. I go and just do the logo light as well. So once you have all those things going, back over here on the EFB, which is a very simple EFB, but I really like it. I really like it. It's just straightforward and does its job. I'm going to go ahead and set the payload. Sometimes this errors out. I have not figured out why. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is just send the flight plan to the FMC and see if we can get this darn payload to work here. Again, sometimes it just takes a little bit for it to eventually start working. There it goes, payload sent, and that's all set up. Let's go ahead and click. You see, if you can click on payload now, you see it's all loaded in here. Go to performance tab, and now we have all this jazz, right? So we are currently expecting runway 18 out of Frankfurt. So there's 18. You can see we have a slope here. We can go ahead and get the weather information. We can go ahead and get our takeoff information, and we can calculate all that jazz. There we now have our V speeds, we have our flex, and we have our flaps all set in there. Let's see. Love the CI. What's the CI? Go over here to the bottom. We're going to go ahead and go to FMC. I'm going to go to flight init. And that brings up this jazz. We're going to click on initialize the IRS. That's all initialized. You can see our flight now is all in there, Frankfurt to Paris. Perfect. We are going to be FedEx DX 33 is our flight. And then now we have to get our cruise information, and we have to get our cost index, which is interesting because like these are normally in different spots in other planes, but in this plane they're all like right here. It's really interesting. If you've ever flown the MD-80 or 88, this is very similar feeling. Very, very similar. So your cost index is 69, and we're cruising up to flight level 240. Pop that in there. Go ahead and close that out now. We go to the next page, and now we can just click on block. We can click on this guy. That's going to generate that one, and then we click on this. Sometimes this one errors out. It tells you something about a button was wrong. Just go ahead and click it again, and it fixes it. And then we go to the next page, and now there's nothing really to put inside here. We go over to takeoff and approach information. We get to put in our flex, and we get to put in our flaps and V's. So we go back over here to the tablet. We can see our flex is 59. So 59. Our flaps were 25. And that's right down here. And then our V's are 131, 131, 151. So 131, pop that in there. 131, pop that one in there. And then 151, pop that in there. Perfect. Slope and wind, you're like, what is that? Well, that's over here. So you can see our slope is 0, and then we have to put in the wind, so 10 knots. So I've never done one where it was 0, so let's try it, see what happens. I'm going to do 0.0/10. Yeah, I took it. Okay, cool. So if it said over here, slope was minus 0. Whatever, you would put down here minus 0. Whatever it is / the wind. If it was a plus, you did the plus sign. And then our temperature is going to be 13. So we put in 13 here. Cool, grand. Hold on. Oh, we gotta do Celsius, so it's 13 Celsius. Right up here. Bam. Okay, then we're gonna confirm our V speeds. You're just gonna click on that, and click on that. It's gonna update it based on everything we popped in, and all is grand. Over to performance, you can see we have that all imported here automatically for us. And we go to flight plan. Now at this point, we go and get our ATC information. I'm gonna go ahead and put RTO here for the auto brakes, and then we'll eventually do, actually we do hydraulic pumps now. Alright, we have that all set in there. Altimeter's all set as well. And let's go ahead and get clearance, shall we?
FedEx 33 Heavy, on our way to Charles de Gaulle.
FedEx 33 Heavy, Frankfurt delivery, expect runway 18, Sober 2 uniform departure, squawk 1000.
Sober 2 uniform departure, squawk 1000, FedEx 33
Alright, so
Heavy.
sober departure and 18 runway. So let's go in here and put in our SID. Runway 18, and it's a sober 2 uniform.
We'll contact ground
It's going to be way down at the bottom here.
121.755 when ready for pushback or engine start. FedEx 33 Heavy.
Sober 2 uniform. And we don't have any transition, because just a sober transition, so let's go ahead and just insert that. Now you can go ahead and put your arrival information now, but it seems to like goof up sometimes when you do that, so I'm going to go ahead and not put that in just yet. Which is really weird for me, because I really, really like putting in the arrival information right away. Vector Trans, welcome on in. How's it going? Going great. It's going great. We're using the MD-11 today. MD-11. Frankfurt Air Apron FedEx 33 Heavy ready for pushback and engine start. Okay, so let's go ahead and prepare for our pushback.
FedEx 33 Heavy, Frankfurt Apron pushback approved, face west.
Now this is the default Frankfurt in Flight Sim 2024. I have noticed that sometimes this plane's a little goofy with the pushback. When I'm using this guy here, this pushback helper, whatever it's called, pushback toolbar. Okay, so let's go to services. Let's go up here first to the top. Let's turn off the external power. That's all good. Then we'll go back on down here, disconnect the GPU, disconnect the chocks. Perfect. Parking brake is released. Request a pushback. Pushback commencing. Let's go down here and verify. Did I hit that button? I did hit that button. Cool. Up here at the top, we're going to go ahead and do either 1A or B. Once you have that set up there, we can go down here and we can flip the switch, and that's going to go ahead and start engine number 3. You can see the rotation is going to be starting here. Should be starting. Oh, I forgot the bleed. APU bleed. It's kind of important. Okay, now the engine's going to start. Might have to flick it off again, I think. Alright. Let's try it again. Why aren't we getting engine start? What's going on? Oh, there it goes. So once this gets up to about 15, we can go ahead and introduce some fuel. Mustard, welcome on in. Yep, flying in Europe today. Yeah, it's a very beautiful aircraft. Alright, let's introduce the fuel. So, flip the switch up. Once this light goes out, we can go ahead and start the same thing with engine number 2. Now, I think you're supposed to go 3, 1, and then 2, but I just go down the road. There we go. Number 2. Park and brake is set. Alright, while that's cooking, we can... Why are we moving? That's weird. Okay. Let's see. While that's cooking, let's go ahead and introduce fuel on this one. Perfect. Let's go over here to the side. We're going to go over to performance. And we know flaps 25, so we're going to go ahead and set our flaps to 25. So over here, we're going to move this big old circle down to 25. This is our dial of flap. So again, if you ever use the MD-80, very similar, very, very similar. Except this one seems to be a little bit more modern. Alright, so there's flaps 25, same thing in engine number 1 now. So that means when we bring down our flaps, it's going to be at 25 because we set it here. We'll go ahead and set our Terra on as well. And we're waiting for that engine number 1 to start up. There it is. Introduce some fuel to that one. Perfect. Okay, next we're going to do is go on down here, and we're going to go to, which one is it? This one here, take up an approach. And our stab trim is 6.8. That's going to be right up here. We're going to go ahead and make sure it says 6.8 or close to. It's going to set our stabilizer trim. So very similar to like the Boeings. Oops, that wasn't right on it. Alright, 6.8 is set. Fantastic. Alright, engine number 1 is fully coming on board. I do like it better than Pushback, or sorry, I do like it better than GSX. Well, I like GSX better because it, you know, adds the tug and all that stuff. There's no tug in this one, but this one's also, I think, more consistent. It also uses like virtually no resources. All right, look up top of here. No lights on. That means we have great performance going on. We can click on this APU button here. It's going to disconnect our APU overall, and then we keep the engine on. That's important. Let's go ahead and go to taxi lights to on. Cool. You can see down here, APU power is available. That's going to slowly turn itself off. And then parking brakes are on, and RTO for the auto brakes. Okay. Next, let's see what else we got to do. Next, we got to get clearance for taxi. Frankfurt apron, FedEx 33 Heavy, ready to taxi to the active.
November. FedEx 33 Heavy.
November 17 November. Taxi runway 18. I've never taken off from runway 18. Alright, parking brake is released. And let's bring up a little bit of throttle. Now the one thing I definitely noticed in this plane is that the sounds on the inside are quite loud. Quite loud. Lower it down, actually. It's a bit blaring. Alright, see APU is now turned off, and flaps are coming down next. So you can see here, slats are coming down. Slats are set. We're going to bring down the flaps now. That's going to be set 25. See here, it says 25.
Heavy. Have a good afternoon.
And then we're over to tower. And let's see, November is here. The heck's the runway at? Oh, I think I passed it, huh? Oh yeah, I did. I went to the wrong side. Whoops. That's right. Frankfurt Tower, FedEx 33 Heavy, ready to go runway 18.
FedEx 33 Heavy, Frankfurt Tower, wind 225 at 10, runway 18 cleared for takeoff.
Runway
Right. 18 clear for takeoff.
FedEx 33 Heavy.
Now this plane is a slob to turn. It's a big old plane. So it takes, you gotta really go slow to make the corners. Really go slow to make the corners. Alright, spoilers are armed. So it's really cool, is down here, it kind of tells you what you need to do still. And you see it's all cleared out, so it's ready to go. Okay, so it's going to be pretty much a straight out departure out of Frankfurt. Up here, let's go ahead and get our landing lights on. Just verify that that is in land, perfect, grand. Alright, on departure, we're going to go ahead and bank over to the right about... So, oh, I guess that's it's a bit out there. Alright, throttle's coming up. And toga set. Taking off. And there's V1, let's rotate. Gently. And positive rate gear going up. Now this plane will climb like a rocket, if you let it. FMS speed set. See, adjust this trim. Here we go. Whenever you hear the stabilizer motion, that means that the trim is moving quite fast. And I was really holding it down there. Alright, let's go ahead and bring up the flaps.
Contact Langen radar 136.13, FedEx 33 Heavy. Langen radar, FedEx 33 Heavy, 2,900 feet.
FedEx 33 Heavy, Langen radar, good afternoon, identified, climb to flight level 120.
120.
Climb to flight level 120, FedEx 33 Heavy.
And slats are coming up next. Spoilers are disarmed. And we're already up to 4,000 feet. Let's go and bring that nose up now. And adjust the trim. It's like a mixture of old and new avionics. It's like, it's all glass inside, right? Must have got like an updraft or something there. Like the nose just like pulled up. Alright, let's see. Nav is on.
FedEx 33 Heavy, contact Langen radar 127.6.
Contact Langen radar 127.6.
All right, AP is on.
FedEx 33 Heavy. Have a good
10,000
afternoon.
feet, landing lights are coming off.
Ryanair 428, contact Grimes control 128.3.
Oh, wrong way. That way.
Center on 128.3, Ryanair
Okay,
428.
there we go.
Everflight 3,
All
Tango
right,
QNH
this plane
10
also like hauls butt,
radar
man.
vectors for ILS runway 21.
It's crazy.
QNH 1026 expected.
We've been in the soup now for like 6,000 feet. So this plane will just like fly very fast.
Langen radar FedEx 33
Like we're up to
Heavy,
280
flight
knots
level
coming up here.
098
Like, it
for
wants to do
flight level
310.
120,
That's
direct
crazy.
DF1908.
Crazy fast.
Eurowings 1 Papa Kilo, Langen
All right, let's go on down here and
runway 23 left.
I have another button set for that. Here we go.
Runway 23 left.
Turn off our RTO. I forgot that. I want to test the pressure for the brakes. I feel like the brakes aren't very strong.
Contact Landon radar 127.28 Los Angeles 57.
Oh, look how beautiful that is. That's so cool. Look at that. Holy smokes. Look at that. That's cool.
Contact Landon radar 127.28 Los Angeles 7 Lima.
That's incredible.
FedEx 33 Heavy,
Let's
Langen
see.
radar
How are we doing here?
identified. Climb to
I
flight
was shocked
level
to see all the
240.
displays. Yeah.
Climb to flight level 240.
Irishman, welcome on in.
FedEx 33 Heavy.
I'm doing well, Mustard. Langen radar, my favorite radar.
Maverick India X-ray
Irishman has like been
contact Munich
crazy
radar
with flights.
120.65, bye-bye.
Crazy with flights.
Center on 120.65.
Yeah, I didn't.
Maverick Indy
I've
X-ray.
seen pictures of the MD-80 or sorry MD-11 inside, but I don't know. Like I'm with you. It's an old airplane. I wasn't expecting to see so much glass, but it's all glass.
Runway 27 ready for descent. Arrow 110.
You know, you can. I turned it off because I'm a sucker for glass apparently. But you can make this one the old school. What's it called? What's it called? You go over here to options. Which one is it under systems? Digital standby. You can make it so that it's not digital. I have it set for digital. Alright, so as fast as this plane is, it doesn't climb all that well. Well, you know, all that fast. So it's at 3.3 now, right? Yeah, 3.3, which is, I guess, kind of high, kind of fast, with the nose up. I think this plane prioritizes speed over the climb. And it doesn't seem to matter with the CIs either, because I had the CI at like 100 and something with the flight, which is wild. But it still kind of did the same thing. It wants to just go fast. Alright, we're standard pressure. Pop that button in there. There we go. Standard pressure set. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and we can click on this button. It's going to increase the zoom out. Like that. And now we can go ahead and start our arrival information. Because this is a shorter flight. It's 242 nautical miles, so it's not too terrible. So we'll go to flight plan here and we'll scroll on down. Alright, here is Paris. And we're going to go to Star. We're expecting 27 right. Hopefully we don't get a runway change. 27 right. 27 right, it's right there. Via the Vedu 9 Whiskey. It's going to be on the bottom. All these are like on the bottom today. Alright, 9 Whiskey, right there. And transition is just Vedus, so that's fine. Insert. Alright, so now we have our flight plan for the arrival. Then we can go ahead and put our minimums in as well. Minimums are right here. So very similar to... Which plane is it? The 777? I think it's the 777, where it's right here. Let's see. It's interesting. The 717 has almost the same. Really, the 717? On the way to Phoenix right now. Oh, nice. Need to make up for that Dutch Harbor flight. Irishman didn't have the greatest landing in Dutch Harbor. Didn't have the greatest landing. All All right, now we're going to be here. The altitude, that means we're almost at flight level 240, which is our cruising altitude for this flight. That's fantastic. So if we're going to go ahead and expect runway 27 right, and hopefully that's the one we get. With BeyondATC.
Langen radar, expect Olno for Echo, runway 21.
Expect Olno for Echo, runway 21 bow for 8 Yankee uniform.
Alright, so radios, we're going to put right on down below here in this dude. So we go into radio, nav and radio. ILS and course is right here, so it's going to be 110.35/264. That's right there. Alright, radios are set. And then, let's go to flight plan again. And then we're going to go ahead and put in our minimums, which is 592. So, that's right here. 592, so scroll this wheel. Thankfully they added a feature I was reading that made this a lot faster, because it was apparently a pain in the butt before. 592. The one of the big things Airbus did right is had this all digital. The RNAV is digital. I'm not sure why the ILS is not. It's weird. 592.
Landing radar, Eurowings 30 Juliet, descending by Brooklyn 1 Alpha, flight level 297.
Alright, 592 set in there. And let's go and increase that as well. There's our... Why doesn't it look like I put in our arrival? Yeah, it didn't put in our arrival. What the heck?
Center on
Star.
125.0, Speedbird 85 Golf Alpha. Landing radar, 2 Jet 3 Foxtrot Golf, flight level 251.
Huh, interesting. Yeah, Jay Russ was talking about this issue. He said you just manually put it in. That's really strange.
Let
me look at my charts here.
Alpine 51, Charlie November, contact Munich radar 120.65.
Okay, I'm just gonna hold and wait a little bit though, in case we get a runway change, because I have to plug in everything manually.
Buford 8 Yankee uniform, descend to flight level 170.
And we have a disco here, that's fine. Let's go ahead and connect that disco. So let's go up here to the top. And here's that disco, let's clear that out. Alright, that's connected now. Perfect. Top descent is over here, so we got plenty of time to go for that top descent. Let's see. We know how you are with runway changes. One time. Let's see. Cole, welcome on in. And let's see what else we got going on here. Matthew, welcome on in. Just nosedive to the runway Lex. You won't have this issue if you're streaming Witcher 3 instead. I thought about it actually. I did think about it. I was gonna use my Twitch channel and stream something else. I might play some Borderlands 3 later on today, and we might stream that.
Center on 125.1, Los Santos 100.
It's a fun plane. It's really fun. It has some quirks still. And the sounds are awfully loud on the inside. The visuals are impeccable. I think we have an issue with the FMC still. At least plugging in the arrival. But from my understanding, there's supposed to be another update coming out pretty quick down the road. So I'm going to keep Flight Sim 2020 installed until there's a 2024 official version. This way I don't have to this way I can get the updates, because I don't think you can get the updates if you uninstall it.
Austrian 1 kilo, Langen radar, good afternoon, identified, climb to flight level 350.
Climb to flight level 350, Austrian 1 kilo.
The night lighting is kind of broken in this plane. So if you flip it on, it turns on the overhead lights. But if you turn on any of the lights, it turns on the overhead. So the big old overhead here at the top, it will turn it on. But it also turns off everything else you just turned on. So if you turn on lighting for the panels here, or the overhead, it just turns it keeps the big old overhead one up here.
Landing
Another thing
radar,
that's really cool though
Shannon Delta
with this
Charlie,
plane
flight level
is
349er.
once you turn off the engines, you're parked, you turn off the engines, it turns on a light back here. There's some other lights. It turns on automatically. That's kind of cool. We can look on back here real quick. There's not much to look at, but you know. So here is there's a chair, mask, a door, restroom, and then behind the curtain we have all the cargo. So that's what you expect out of a cargo plane, right? What is this big old pipe for? Is it like oxygen or something? I don't know.
Ryanair 1 Papa, contact Langen radar 118.75.
I think the modeling's really good. I do think so. It's simple. It's old looking. I like it.
Air China 958 Heavy, climbing flight level 156 for flight level 180.
And then you have another seat here, jump seat.
Air China 958 Heavy, Langen radar,
I think it's well detailed.
Flight level 370.
Well detailed.
Flight level 370, Air China 958 Heavy.
Enter Air 91, Mike Juliet, contact Munich
Where's the
radar
coffee?
120.65.
Contact Munich radar 120.65, enter 91 Mike Juliet. Have a good afternoon.
Okay, so for flight number 2, shall we do... Let's do a poll really quick. Let's do a poll. The next flight I have, we can do... Let's see, poll. We can either do the new FENIX update. Alright. Next flight.
Center on 125.8, Carpenter 26
FENIX
Romeo.
update in
Delta
Alaska.
Foxtrot, Juliet Oscar
Or do you
Yankee,
want to do the
Langen radar, expect radar
MD-11
vectors, ILS runway 25.
in...
Expect rate or vector.
I think the next flight I have
25, Delta
is
Foxtrot, Julie.
Indiana
Oscar
to
Yankee.
Buffalo. Or maybe it's vice versa. I can't remember. It's one of those two.
Lufthansa 8, Charlie
Alright.
Kilo, contact Langen radar 127.28.
Polls up. Go ahead and make your votes. We do the FENIX in Alaska, or we do the MD-11 Midwest U.S. to the East Coast, or vice versa. Can't remember. Just doing a flight from Cape Town to Oda. Oda? Interesting. Anchorage was awesome leaving out of yesterday. So many big freighters.
EZ79 Alpha Hotel, Langen
P2
radar,
says, you know
radar
it's me, I'm a
contact.
Phoenix whore. Wow, Phoenix is like destroyed. 5 votes already. And I think everyone's just voted for Phoenix. Wow, okay. I thought maybe it'd be a little bit more with the MD-11. Maybe I'm the only one that likes this plane. Even Jay Russ says he likes this plane, but he doesn't. It's not something he'll consistently fly. This is all I've wanted. All I've been wanting to fly. I don't know. It's such a fun plane. I'll eventually get bored of it, but for the time being, it's a lot of fun. Alright, so it sounds like we're likely going to be doing the Phoenix for the next one. We'll see if we'll keep the poll up for a while here, but we'll look at New Sky to see what Irishman has. Do I have Anchorage installed? There's a freeware Anchorage, but I thought I had a paidware as well. Let me check. Let me check. Was it PANC? There's an Anchorage.
Line 9 Bravo Papa, Langen radar, expect 005 Alpha, runway 25 left.
I'm glad I got rid of those downstairs that spawn next to the aircraft. Oh yeah. It's because it's Alaska.
Delta Foxtrot, Juliet Oscar Yankee, radar vectors, ILS runway 25, report ready for descent.
Rider vectors,
Okay,
ILS
so,
runway 25, ready for descent. Delta Foxtrot, Juliet Oscar Yankee.
Yeah, that free. I have the SimWings. I had looked in my Gmail, but I have the SimWings Anchorage, which is pretty decent. I like it. Okay, what do we have for New Sky then? Let's look at some New Sky routes.
Delta Foxtrot Juliet Oscar Yankee QNH 1025. Expect radar vectors for ILS runway 25.
Alright, so with New Sky, book a flight, and we're going to do a passenger flight. Hold on, go back. That's not what I want to do. Book a flight, schedule it. Okay, so...
Center on 125.0. FedEx 33 Heavy, have a good afternoon.
So we have Anchorage to
Brussels
BA...
Control, FedEx 33 Heavy.
Let's see,
Good
how long are all
afternoon,
these
flight
flights?
level 240.
That's an hour and a half, that's 2.5 hours, that's an hour
FedEx 33 Heavy,
and
Brussels
a half.
Control, radar contact. Eurowing 3,
Is this,
Charlie Whiskey, contact Paris Control 126.475.
not Frankfurt,
Contact Paris
Fair,
Control
Fair,
126.475, Eurowings 3 Charlie Whiskey.
what's it called? Fairfax? Is that right? PAFA? No, what is it? Yeah. Yeah, Fairbanks. Fairbanks. Let's do that one. Let's do the Fairbanks one.
Brussels Control, Ryanair 14 Quebec Zulu, flight level 1.
Now, is there a flight? Is there a Fairbanks add-on?
Ryanair 1
PAFA.
Brussels Control, good afternoon, radar contact, continue climb
yes,
to flight
there
level
is.
370.
3 years old though. I don't know if that's gonna work in 2024. Let's see. That looks really nice though. Let's see. Not compatible with 2024. Let's see what the votes are saying here. So a year ago, product really good. It's about 45 minutes. Okay. Irishman, did you try the free Fairbanks? It looks good, but it says it's not compatible with 2024. I haven't seen any updates from anyone. A year ago people said things, but and the last update was almost 2 years ago. I'll download it. Yeah, let's do that one. Fairbanks. Alright, top of the sun, still a little bit a ways. We haven't got our arrival. Brussels Control, FedEx 33 Heavy, just running what our arrival airport is today. Or sorry, arrival runway is today. If it works for me, I'll get it. Or you'll get it. That work?
FedEx 33 Heavy, arrival runway at Charles de Gaulle is 27 right.
Alright, they're saying 27 right. Cool. Alright, now we gotta figure out why the hell this isn't working. Alright, so star. Let's try it again. 27 right.
Brussels Control, Ryanair 428. Good afternoon. Flight level 340.
Ryanair 428, Brussels Control identified.
27 right. We have that all set in there. Insert. Yeah, it doesn't want to give me the flight or the arrival. Well, that's no good. Let's see. I don't know how to read these charts well enough in Europe for the ILS. Alright, so let's go this guy here.
Brussels Control,
Next waypoint.
Ryanair 1 Papa, descending via Batty 6 Alpha, flight level
IG
170.
27R.
Ryanair
See if this works.
Papa, Brussels Control identified.
Brussels Control, Ryanair 66
I think it did.
Alpha. Good afternoon.
Okay,
Flight
and
level
then
360.
FedEx 33 Heavy Brussels Control, expect Vedas 9 Whiskey, runway 27 right.
Expect Vetus 9 Whiskey. Runway
well, that
27
at
right,
least should get
FedEx
us
33 Heavy.
to the ILS. I think.
Ryanair 66 Victor Alpha Brussels Control, radar contact.
I'm not sure what I was supposed to put in
Turkish
for the rest here.
Mike, contact Amsterdam radar
I just wish this damn thing was working.
175.
This kind of reminds me of like the EJET.
175 Turkish 78 Tango Mike.
Alright. Well, we'll hope for the best. Alright, so we are expecting our arrival. Perfect, everything's fine there. Great, great. Okay. Do you own the Vancouver Paidware Airport P2? As I see free airports on FSTO, I put them in tips and tricks channel. Ah, that's a good idea. That's a great idea. Okay, so
Brussels Control, delay 9 Bravo Qatar.
down to 7,000.
5 Alpha, flight level 199er.
I
Beeline 9
think
Bravo Papa Brussels Control
I
identified.
think I updated my flight sim
FedEx
first
33
officer
Heavy,
stuff.
contact Paris Control
Although there was another
126
update.
decimal 475.
So I think I'm going to update that too.
Contact Paris Control 126.475 FedEx 33 Heavy. Paris Control FedEx 33 Heavy. Flight level 240.
I'm still blown away. It was almost 80 to 20.
Control identified.
The Phoenix.
Eurowings 3.
Alright, why does this say heading?
Contact Paris Control 118.
Do you have a disco?
Decimal 05. Have a
Disco.
good afternoon.
Okay, we do have a disco.
Center on 118.050. Wings 3 Charlie
Direct to
Whiskey.
Raptor. Or the direct to. We just go direct here. Okay. Now we should be direct. And we should be on nav. Alright, cool. I'm not sure where that disco came in. I didn't see that. Did you do the uninstall and reinstall for Flight Sim? Yes, I did, Mustard. Yes. Well, welcome on in. Yes, I did. I was going to do all my profile setup again, but
FedEx 3. 3 heavy. Vedas 9 Whiskey. Runway 2.
I was reading, and
7
apparently
right.
it's just a pain in the butt.
Report ready for descent.
So I just restarted my setup.
Vetus 9 Whiskey. Runway 27 right, call when ready, FedEx 33 Heavy.
So this should work, right? We have the ILS program, so all should be fine there. I suppose I can set that up during the flight here. Okay, so let me launch up Flight Sim First Officer. Oh, actually, I need to do the install. Let me download the update. FSFO. There's a hot fix that came out yesterday as well. Okay, so download that. And you see, you don't have to do the reinstall for the hot fix.
Ryanair 4412. Contact Brussels Control 125.0. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Contact Brussels Control 125.0 Ryanair 4412.
FedEx 33 Heavy.
Alright.
Descent to flight level
It's
090.
direct.
Descend to flight level 090, FedEx 33 Heavy.
Extract. Alright, and descent will automatically do its descent, just like the Boeings. Alright, this was last updated... Oh, this morning. Wow. Oh wait, no, that's no, never mind. That's when I just installed it, or downloaded it. I was like, wait a second.
Air Portugal 6 for Tango. Contact Paris Control 118.05.
Getting a lot of traffic here, at least, with BeyondATC. Alright, updating flight sim first officer. And then we'll check to see if I did update the 319. I think I did. Well, I updated the FENIX, but I want to see if I updated my profile for flight sim first officer.
Contact Paris Control.
I still have to do some tweaking, so it may not be fully set up, but might be close enough.
118.05, set for the Jet 6 Juliet November.
I don't think I've done a flight yet with the update. Yeah, I didn't, because yesterday the update came out, and then I just, after the stream, I went to the MD-11, practicing that. So yeah, I haven't done a single flight with the new update to Flight Sim First Officer.
Paris Control, Ryanair 14 Quebec Zulu, flight level 300.
Ryanair 1 for Quebec Zulu. Paris Control. Radar contact.
This may be pretty good timing for Alaska, because we'll be there. It's going to be what, 8:30 or so a.m. or earlier. I don't remember if they're 2 hours behind or what to me. All right, launch up Flight Sim First Officer. Okay, so we have Flight Sim First Officer launched up. Here it is, and let's see if I made a profile. Yes, I did. Cool. Now let's check it out. So if we go over here to default, go to FENIX, go to the A I added in, and then if we look at the flow, standbys, fuel. Yep, that's all good. Before start, perfect. Engine start, 60 seconds for that, good. After start, cool. Taxi. There's one thing I wanted to add, and I did forget what it is, though. Lineup. Okay. Yep, all's good. Okay, cool. Descent. Yep, perfect. Alright, so Flight Sim First Officer is ready to go. Alright, why is this plane speeding up? It should be descending. Excuse me. Start descending now, or not? I guess we're manually descending. Yep. Alright, let's manually descend. They said 9,000. I don't know why it was speeding up. That's weird. I haven't had this issue before. Got a crosswind right now of 47 knots. Slight. This is kind of like a slight cross headwind. Now it's definitely gonna be a crosswind. So I haven't looked at the charts on this plane yet. Let's see. We sign in.
Paris Control, Speedbird 85 Golf Alpha.
Sign into Navi.
To hotel, flight level 281.
Speedbird 85 Golf Alpha. Paris Control. Radar contact.
Alright. And then you see select airport. That's stupid. You can't just pull it in. Alright, LFPG. Search. Alright, so this is the star. That's what we're looking for. VED. How's the scroll work on here? Oh, yeah, she's gonna pull up. Alright, that's fine. It's kind of bugged out though.
Speedbird.
doesn't quite
85, Golf Alpha.
doesn't quite move the way it's supposed to.
118, decimal 475.
I don't like that. Alright, anyways, let's go to approach then. Oh, that's broken. Okay, here's the approach. Man. It's 27 right. It's just too much going on here. 27 right.
Contact de Gaulle approach 125.83 FedEx 33 Heavy.
27 right. Here we go.
De Gaulle approach. FedEx
that's not a
33 Heavy
transition,
flight
though.
level 206 with information Zulu.
FedEx 33 Heavy de Gaulle approach QNH 1027. Expect the ILS runway 27 right with the lower 1W transition.
QNH 1027. Expect the ILS runway 27 right with the
see
lower
any of that.
1W transition. FedEx 33 Heavy.
Is this pulling up like the other charts? Yeah, none of this is right. What the hell? Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not using the charts. They're not great in this plane. Alright, descending's looking good. All's fine here.
FedEx 33 Heavy, descend to flight level 070.
Alright, 070, that's cool.
Descend to flight level 070, FedEx 33 Heavy.
Alright, we're definitely higher than where we're supposed to be at.
FedEx 33 Heavy, cleared direct Lorny, cross Lorny at or above flight level 070, cleared ILS runway 27 right.
But we should be alright.
Cleared direct Lorny. Cross Lorny at or above flight level 070. Cleared ILS runway 27 right, FedEx 33 Heavy.
The airport's still like, what, 60 nautical miles away. Alright, standard pressure. 3030. Okay. So, what I'm confused about though is this makes it seems like it's a straight in arrival, but that would be the wrong heading. So if we're coming from here, I guess it's going to be this way. So after this point, we're going to go direct, hopefully intercept the ILS. Hopefully. Heading 264. Alright, so the airport's 40 nautical miles out now. We're 16,000 feet. The ILS is at 5,000, so I'm going to just put in 5,000. Will says the backs are getting better. Did you hurt your back, Will? I don't remember hearing that. I wonder if I put inside here. So if we go here, next waypoint, what if I put in this? Let me try this. 50 Lima. Is it Lima? 04. Let's try this. I don't think that's gonna work though. Oh, it did. I'll be damned. Okay, cool. And then after this point, next waypoint is going to be Mike Lima 27 right. 27 Romeo. That's going to be this top one. I'll be damned. That worked. Very cool. Okay, so yeah, it is what I was thinking. If I could show you on the damn charts, I can't figure out this system, this chart system they have here. We got SIDS, references, approaches, stars. I can't even find our star. That's our airport. LFPG. Approach. So I found runway 27 right, but none of this is our airport. I mean our transition. Oh, here's the ILSs. Okay, cool. Why didn't it just show up? This didn't show up before. Alright, 27 right. Here we go. Here we go. So what I put in was these numbers here on the bottom. So 50 Lima Oscar 4 Mike Lima 27 right. And I also put in this here IG 27R. And that seemed to work. Cool. Landing 27 right. We're going to exit to the left. And FedEx ramps all the way at the end. So we're just going to take Kilo Delta Bravo and then just find a parking spot. And then head on over to Alaska. What is MJ? I found MJ works well. What is MJ? Alright, coming up on 10,000 feet. Landing lights. Landing lights are checked and set. Passing 10,000. Let's go ahead and check our speeds for the arrival. So, let's also put our brakes. I'm going to put full max brakes on. Let's go medium. Let's go medium brakes. And then we're going to look at our arrival speeds. So, 147, flaps 28, 149. So I do 154 on the arrival. I'm going to go to manual speed. Let's bring out some speed brakes to slow us down. Oh, ICP2. Alright. Looking good, I think, now. I think we're looking alright. We're high on the approach, no doubt. Let's reduce our speed some more. Let's bring out our first notch of flaps. I forgot to set this back to 15, so let's do that. Alright, 15 is set. Good. Let's bring our speed back to 180. Let's continue our nosedive here. Yeah, we're really, really high. I don't think this is going to work. We might have to go around. We might have to go around. Probably will. We're like 5,000 feet too high, I think. Alright, let's prepare for turning around. BeyondATC also like just locked up and froze. Yeah, we're too high. Let's bring in the map a little bit. Let's do a 360 up here. Alright, and we'll continue our descent. We'll go down to 2,000 feet. I should have started descent earlier. When it was supposed to, it didn't. Alright, speed brakes can be stowed. What I also realized is, so I used the Mobiflight, but the WinWing FCU, and when you dial in your heading, you also have to pull it out for it to actually go into that heading. It's rather interesting. Yeah, BeyondATC is like just locked up. Let me change comms. Alright.
Gull approach, airfront 77 Yankee Charlie. Good afternoon. Flight level 05 tree with the numbers.
You're like locked up.
Air France 77 Yankee Charlie to go.
Alright, speeds, our altitude's looking much better.
1027, expect the ILS runway 27 right with the MOP-1W transition.
QNH 1027.
Alright, now we're low on the approach, that's fine, I'll take it. I'll do 2,500.
Gull approach, speedbird.
Actually, let's do 3,000.
Flight level 088, we have Alpha on board.
Okay. Looking much better here.
Papa de Gaulle approach, QNH 1027, expect the ILS runway 27 right with the MOP-1W transition.
Master copy, welcome on in.
QNH 1027.
Bitchin' Betty.
ILS runway 27 right with the MOP-1W transition.
Okay, let's see if I go into approach. And it's armed, but it's not showing up as its captured localizer. Okay. Alright, well there's the airport.
Air Hop 33 Tango, November de Gaulle approach, QNH 1027, expect the ILS runway 27 right with the MOP-1W transition.
27 right is on the outer side, right? Yeah. Alright, we'll go to manual mode. Let's start bringing out flaps. And 154 for the arrival. I know we didn't get clearance, but we're making it happen. Alright, first notch of flaps out. Or I guess that's not first notch of flaps, that's 28. Alright, let's go ahead and go to tower. See if we can get tower 27, announce.
De Gaulle Tower, FedEx 33 Heavy. ILS runway 27 right.
FedEx 33 Heavy, De Gaulle Tower, wind 250 at 8, runway 27 right, cleared to land.
Runway 27 right, cleared to land. FedEx 33 Heavy.
Okay, I think we're under control. I don't know why the glide slope didn't capture. It's all set. Alright, we're a little high on the approach. But we got clear to land, so that's all that matters. Alright, flaps 35, that's what I have set in there, so that's good. This is kind of what happened with my first flight, is it didn't capture localizer, although it says localizer here in glide slope, so I don't know. I guess I was off. I was expecting it earlier. So that's probably just my bad. My bad. Alright, bring that nose up a little bit. Now, what I was reading is people really struggle in real world too, not just in a sim, but people really struggle with landing this thing. I haven't really had that much of a problem with it. Like I watched 3 startup videos yesterday, And all three of them just crashed this thing into the ground. Like, it was like 600 plus. Just completely crashed into the ground. And I'm like, what did y'all do? It can't be that hard. My first flight was like 2 something. My second flight was 1 something. And my third flight was, again, 2 something. You just gotta stay ahead of it. Like any other plane, right? Just stay ahead of it. Now, as I say that, I'm probably gonna crash into the ground. This big thing is just trim is your friend. Just like in the Boeings, trim is your friend. Just trim it out. Monitor your speed. Trim out the plane. Alright, we're a little low, but the Pappies say we're right on it, so I'm following the Pappies. I did watch one real-life video. It was raining, though. And it, like, slammed it into the ground. Like, I thought the camera was gonna, like, fly out the window. Alright, settle down. There's touchdown. See? No need to slam the plane down. No need to slam it. Reverser's coming out. Alright, and reverser stowed. Welcome to Paris. Let's turn off our brakes. And flaps are coming up. I don't think I armed my spoilers. So I'm gonna get dinged on that one.
Exit left at
Yep, I sure did not. Damn it. Alright, we're just gonna exit all the way to the end because our parking for FedEx is right over here. Okay, so not a great showcasing for the MD-11. We had a couple issues, but I have fun. This is a fun plane. And part of this could be user error. Obviously, the flight plan thing is not user error. That is a bug. That Jay Russ was telling me about too, but I hadn't experienced it all but one time. And even when I did experience it, I was able to just reprogram it and it worked just fine. This time it did not, though. This is also my first international flight with the MD-11. Which when I saw that on APL, I was like, oh boy, this could be dangerous. Flying a brand new plane you know, overseas, which I'm not used to, could be very dangerous.
Reunion 97 for heavy. Contact the goal tower 119.25.
Contact tower 119.25.
You butter the impossible plane. Hey, pulling it out is as important as pushing it in. Oh my gosh. I guess I'll jump back into the sim, Master Copy says. Master Copy, have you tried the Sim Update 4? It is incredible. We even got Jay Russ to try Sim Update 4, and Jay, like, is anti-betas. Even Jay jumped in, he's like, holy crap. Irishman, are you on? I can't remember, Irishman. Are you on Sim Update 4?
Post 387. Contact the goal tower 119.25.
Here comes the crash landing. Hey, with everything against me, I still made it happen smoothly. We'll see what the landing rate was. I'm gonna say, whoa, what the hell's going on with that plane? Is that multiplayer? What's going on here? That is not me, folks. I did see a meme about that in BeyondATC's Discord. That is not me. Alright, apparently FedEx Park's over here, so we'll just go on down there. Oh, I have not left Sim Update 4 since I tried it. Nice. Yeah. It is impressive. It is quite impressive. Definitely, though, streaming does take my resources, no doubt about it. I definitely can confirm streaming takes my resources, but with the... Unlike with the IndyBuilds planes that we showcased yesterday, the 306 and the 350, auto FPS can still get high train detail. What is going on here? Is that like... What? Is that part of the scenery? I want to know. I need answers. See, there was a crash land, it just wasn't you. Did great. This is not an easy plane to land. Yeah, I've had fun with this plane. I think the landing is really, really cool. Like it takes a lot to get used to. There's still some bugs with this plane for sure, but like it's a fun plane. You know, it's far from being on the levels of PMDG or FENIX for sure. If I had to put it in a category, I would say it's close to Flight Sim Studios. You know, it kind of feels like the 727, kind of feels like an EJET, kind of partially there, partially not working, kind of thing. That's kind of what I get out of this plane. It was hilarious though, watching those 2 videos, or the 3 videos yesterday, and every one of them just like, this is how you fly the plane, and then they just dropped it out of the sky. And these are 3 well-known content creators. I was like, all right, guys, maybe you should re-record. Maybe you should re-record, or do what I do, which is like break it all up. All right, taxi. Lights up. Yeah. Like I do, I don't know where I'm parking. I'm just gonna find a spot. I'll do just a video that I don't even do the flight. I just do the startup. That's that's how I do it, you know. All right. I do want to see though something. Brake pressure. Yeah, that doesn't move. Unless that's with this. Maybe that's with that. I guess I don't know. Does it move when I've had parking brake set? Nope. Huh. Okay. Over here to the left, let's go to services. We'll go to GPU, wheel chocks. BeyondATC is broken again. It gets stuck. It keeps getting stuck. Alright, and then we're going to go up here to external powers on. And then we're going to go down here. And that. Alright, there's the MD-11. I think it's a fun plane. I think it's grand. Let's see, what did we get for APL? I'm gonna go ahead and restart the sim while we're waiting for APL to load up. I got a 96 on APL. Not great. Let's see what I forget. It says takeoff landing lights on, strobe lights on, so I messed up something there. And then spoilers not armed. Okay. I think there's a bug though with APL. So 180 on the landing rate, folks. 180. 180 with a 1.6G. I think that's damn good for an old bird. An old heavy bird. Alright, let's quit this stuff. And then it's time for FENIX. See, I knew it, told you guys SimBrief 4 was worth it. Yeah, Lex should do a how to actually land the MD-11 from a real world sim from a real world sim pilot perspective. Oh man. I am not a great lander. Clearly, I've had terrible landings before. But I'm just saying, if you're going to showcase a product, you should probably, I'm just saying, probably, you know, do a good landing. All right, let me get my anchorage installed real quick here, and then I'm going to go ahead and get, I'm going to pop in the Fairbanks one. And then we'll really quickly just spawn in Fairbanks and just to verify it's all working. Get some jams going here. All right. Last thing I want to do is land in Fairbanks and not work. All right, Fairbanks is installed. And let's launch up the sim. My name is Lex. I drive a car, and I'm not a beta tester anymore, but I am damn well known. But I damn well know how to land a virtual plane. I don't remember the last time I had a really, really bad landing. Like, outside of things just going disastrously wrong. I'm not making fun of anyone. I'm not saying that they're terrible pilots and all that stuff. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, if you're doing a video, you might want to do, like, do some justice for the plane. Just crash landing it, it's not great. Like, there's definitely several videos I was working on. Very, very, very many videos I'm working on for the FENIX to try to showcase how to do a nice smooth landing with the FENIX, but I couldn't get it right, so I just wouldn't post it. I refused to post it. I had a landing that was 180, and I still didn't like it because the center line wasn't set. Not enough for me, at least. So I was like, I'm not doing the video. Too proud. Irishman says, not to sound like a big head, but I love hearing my voice as a captain. Irishman's using Cabby. Alright, so let's go ahead and load up the 319. Not the Sharklet version, though. The CF. We'll have to see what version of the plane we have available to fly. I'm just going to do this one for now, because we're just going to pop into Fairbanks. Just to make sure it's working properly. This will take a little bit. That's why I don't do videos, Master Copy says. Alright, let's see. We'll just pop in here, and then we'll just kind of fly around real quick. So, drone around it, make sure it's working, and then we'll do the actual flight. Alright, book a flight, schedule passenger flight, fly Lex. And then we're going with the 319s available. Oh yeah, we have a whole bunch of planes available for this flight. Alright, let's just drone around real quick, make sure everything's working. No bumps in the road. Looks fine to me. Yeah. I don't see any bumps in the road. Runway looks nice and smooth. No big dips anywhere. Yeah. I don't see any issues. Alright, yeah. This is the Project Sims, I think it is. Fairbanks. Looks fine to me. No issues. Looks really, really nice. Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely looks to be compatible with 2024. Alright, cool. So it works. Alright, let's book it. Ted Stevens to Fairbanks in the 319. We have the IAE or the Sharklet version we can use. Alright, let's see what liveries we have for the IAE. Let's see, 319, Sharklet, IAE. Alaska doesn't fly the 19, right? We have Eurowings, United. Alright, what other planes we got available here? There's a Sharklet version. I'd like to actually fly a flight, or do a flight that makes sense. CFM is the Sharklet, what was it? $319. CFM Sharklet. Alright, we have American. We have American. Alright, well. Alright, we'll just do American. Good old American Airlines. And then departure's at 15:45. Let's push that back just a little bit. 15:50. Close. Book it. Alright, flight's been booked. Save and close. Let's do our SimBrief. Jade Russ, welcome on in. Lexitanis? The love of my life, the bane of my existence of the sim. How'd the MD flight go? It went good. It went good. I had the issue that you were telling me about, where it wouldn't load the approach. So I had to manually put it in, but it all worked out fine eventually. What was the other issue I had? I think that was really it. Alright, we're going Ted Stevens to to Fairbanks. This will be fun. I'm excited. I haven't flown in Alaska for a long time. Doing a 319 CFM Sharklet. Alright. Generate the flight plan. Alright, it's a whopping 46-minute airtime flight. Alright, and Ted Stevens is PANC. It's gonna be like a dawn flight. Alright, let's see. Medium, let's go here. This is one thing I hope they get fixed in one of these upcoming betas is the clouds not, you know, the clouds all goofy. You can't get rid of the clouds. But it's a minor issue. Minor issue. This is going to be a night flight. And a rainy night flight at that. Alright, how's that looking? Looking good. Beautiful. It's scurry out here. Alright, let's go ahead and get flights, New Sky connected. Let's launch up Flight Sim First Officer and BeyondATC. Gonna have to get some more credits pretty quick here. Went down to 22,000 credits. Okay, that's all good. Okay, let's go ahead and fly. Let's update Valanta.
BeyondATC connected.
Let's see, plan my flights, and we're going to PAFA. Fairbanks. And then we're doing the FENIX. Validation failed. Missing required phrases. 14, 15, 16. Please restore your checklist from the editor screen. I don't know what that means. Cannot start. Oh, it's not running. Oh, I haven't launched up. FSU IPC. Alright, download from that. Cool, grand. Look at all those planes already. Alright, I'm going to put in... I'll put in 10,000 for initial altitude. That's fine.
Hello, Captain.
Cockpit preparation. Okay, cool. Let's hop into the cockpit. Over here to the left side, let's go ahead and import our flight plan into my little actual real-world tablet. And... Alright, click on this little dude. Let's go to FENIX, import it. It's imported. Let's go to load balances. Let's load the aircraft. And we're going to go in here and sync all this jazz. Good, grand, beautiful. Let's go to the settings real quick, because I don't remember this plane has... It doesn't by default. Alright, we have that set on now. We'll go back up here. And then let's go up to the top. Let's go external powers on. Battery 1 and 2 are on. Pumps are pumping. IRSs are IRSing. Crew supply is on. Lights are coming aboard. and starting the APU. Alright, that's all working. Let me go ahead and update Mobiflight. Mobiflight with the FENIX, right? Yep. Alright, FENIX, run it. Alright, Mobiflight's updated.
I'm ready for the briefing, Captain.
He's ready for the briefing. Alright, down here we're going to go to config, manual failures, navigation, IRS 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to go over here to return. Let's do PCDLC because BeyondATC said they fixed something with that. Apparently that was causing some issues. I know we saw issues with it, like delayed. Request it. Let's bring up the brightness because I know I had that issue before too. Alright. And then pre-departure clearance. We're departing from gate Bravo 5. Bravo 5. I'm just going to put ATIS for the Alpha for the ATIS, and then we're going to be doing Papa. What are we doing? Papa Alpha November Charlie. Pop that in there. Send it, and then go over here. Go to init. Request it eventually, and request it. Cool. Let's see. Told you Anchorage is crazy aircraft. Yeah, it is, really. What scenery is this from? This is the Sim Skies or something like that. So we're going to do American 516. Cost index. Let's go ahead and grab that from our briefing panel. I'll check to see what airport this is, and give me 1 sec here. Cost index is 21. Cruising up to flight level 320. Perfect. Alright, and then we have 4,000 for the initial altitude. Got that set in there, squawking. Oh, well, we're going to see if the comms work now. 5466, and then comms 121 and 9. Nope, still broken. Still broken. Like, I can switch it, but watch this. See? It's not switching over the right ones. It's because it's not pulled up properly. That's fine. Alright. Runway 33 for departure. Wilco. Send it. Close it. Over here to the left, we're going to send to the McDo. Go up here. Send this to the McDo. Go to ground services. Up here at the top. APU is available. External power is on. Down here, GPUs, chocks disconnected. Clear up that. Alright, I think we're all set, folks. I think we're all set. Let me go check to see which airport this is. PANC. This is Sim Wings. This is Anchorage's Sim Wings. But there's a free one at Flights in the TO. It's really good too. But I had bought this one a while back ago. I think earlier this year. Okay, or was it last year? I don't remember now. Alright, so let's go back down here. Let's go to our ground. And, oh, we gotta go back to that page still. Alright, init. We're gonna go next. Verify that's all good. Performance, that's all set in there as well. Clear out these errors. Close out this dude. Cool. And I think we're good. Flight plan, departing runway 33. 33. And we have no SIDS for departure. Yeah, no SIDS for departure, so there we go. Arrival, we're expecting 20 right. I'm going to do the, oh, hold on. Go back. Grace. I'm going to do the Yankee. Seems to be Yankee is what BeyondATC likes the most. Via the Libra 5, insert. Alright, we have that all set up as well. Okay, cool. Anchorage ground, American 516, ready for pushback and engine start.
American 516, Anchorage ground, pushback approved. Face west.
Pushback
West.
approved, face west. American 516.
Only issue with this airport is it doesn't have the maps for pushback planner. So we gotta kind of eyeball it the best we can. I'm gonna go right there. Hope for the best. Alright, release the parking brake. Request a pushback. Pushback commencing. Oops, I forgot to do... Oh, seatbelt signs on. What are you talking about? That's fine, whatever. Let's go on down here. System 1. That's good there. Bring the comms down. Spoilers are armed. Engine number 1. Clock's clocking. Oh, whoops. Bleed is important. Alright, and then we should see some rotation. Alright, cool, cool. Looking good now, looking good. Let's see, Control Alt to bypass.
This will be a standard departure brief.
I thought I had that fixed.
Any questions? Feel free to
Oh, I bet you
interrupt.
it changed my
Our
settings.
initial altitude is.
Show the outside. They said the
10,000
stairs are
feet.
gone. Yeah, I didn't have to.
We'll expect clearance.
I didn't have to disconnect the stairs.
32,000 feet.
Well, speaking of that, I didn't do anything over
Weather
there,
and
did I?
departure is
I don't think I did the stairs.
clear.
Sorry, P2, I missed it.
No significant changes since dispatch. The departure runway length is 11,500 feet. Using 6, 7 thrust. V
Alright.
speeds are
Engine number 2.
V1, 1, 2, 6. VR,
Parking brake is set.
1, 2,
Max
6.
there. It's going down here. Flaps 1.
Acceleration
And then up
altitude is
5.
1,500 feet. In the event of an issue before V1,
5.
I will call reject and take control of the aircraft.
Then go to Addis.
If we have an engine
Or
failure
Atsu.
after V1, we will continue the takeoff
And
positive
clear out
from
that.
zero and fly the standard departure profile. Any issues, I'll
Clear
fly
out that.
and you run the checklists. I will handle the controls until at least 1,000 feet. After that, we can discuss auto flight or hand flying as needed. Standard callouts as per SOP. Any questions?
No.
No questions. Sounds good. I'll monitor V speeds,
I do remember the old,
call out deviations, and be ready to assist in case of
Let
any
me check my
issues.
settings here.
Ready for departure.
Battery, boarding music, safety. Let's see, include that. Boarding sounds. Oh, there it is. Okay, I didn't have it set.
All engines stabilized.
Who's that? Got an air from something. Alright. Cockpit preparation. Bypass. Seatbelt sign. Seatbelt sign's on. Seatbelt sign. On. Alright, well. FSFO thinks it's not on. We'll bypass that.
Cockpit preparation checklist. Cockpit preparation.
Completed.
Let's see. Remember they took the stairs out when you spawn. Oh, yeah.
Pounds.
11950.
What time are we supposed to be departing at? I think we're late already.
Seatbelt signs.
On. Seatbelt signs are on. 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 Alright,
Seatbelt signs.
whatever. Let's do before start check.
On.
Start. Oh my gosh.
Welcome to your flight.
Alright, and there should be a slider now for the sounds.
Across the globe. Made possible by our
Ambient
dedicated
sound,
Start
cruise
checklist.
sound, pilot
Parking
sound.
brake.
who all do it for one reason. That's why your safety is so important to us. So let's go over some in-flight instructions so that we can
Well.
get you safely on your way.
Slider's not working if they're working. If it's supposed to work, it's not working.
To buckle your seatbelt, insert the metal end into the buckle and pull the strap to tighten.
Yeah.
To open, lift the top
Like, look
of
at
the
this.
buckle. And remember, seatbelts should
The
be
sliders
fastened
don't do
whenever you're
anything.
seated in case of unexpected turbulence. Now, make sure your seat is upright. All larger electronic devices are put away. Carry-ons are placed all the way under the seat in front of you, and your tray table is stowed. Larger
Yeah, So that seems to be broken.
If you have a handheld device, please switch it to airplane mode now. If your electronic device falls into your seat, please do not adjust your
Pretty
seat
sure
and
that's
contact a crew member
that
for
and not the
assistance.
FENIX. Let me check. Maybe it is the
Law
FENIX.
smoking, including e-cigarettes at any
Yeah,
time.
not the FENIX.
Tampering with, disabling, or destroying smoke detectors in the lavatories
So
may
loud.
result in a fine. Law requires all to comply with lighted and posted signs and crew member instructions. Now let's review the safety card in your seat pocket, which explains the safety features of this
I feel like Flight Sim First Officer got worse.
and operation of exits and flotation devices. This aircraft is designed with escape path lighting on or near the floor. In the unlikely event of an evacuation, leave all carry-ons behind and follow
Alright,
the
I'm
lights
just gonna
quickly
kill it out.
and safely.
I'm killing out Flight Sim First Officer. I think it's gotten worse. Anchorage ground, American 516 radio taxi active. I don't know what's going on with that. It was the last update was fine. Like I should say the initial update
Runway
was
33
fine.
taxi via Kilo. American 516.
Maybe I got to rebuild my profile. All right, bring up some throttle. I'll look into the notes too, because maybe there's something, I don't know, maybe I do have to do a full reinstall, but he said no. His note said no. It's so weird going to this little baby bus from the big old planes I've been flying recently. Some crazy weather here in Anchorage. Anchorage, Alaska. All right, runway 33 for departure. Got a plane landing there. That's crazy.
American 516, contact Anchorage Tower 118.3.
Contact Tower 118.3. American 516.
Anchorage Tower, American 516, ready to go, runway 33.
American 516, runway 33. Line up and wait.
Line up and wait.
Runway 33, line up and
All right,
wait.
landing lights are on.
American 516.
Everything's just connected up there. All green, no blues.
American 516, Anchorage Tower. Wind calm. Fly heading 360. Runway 33. Cleared for takeoff.
Runway 33 cleared.
Wake
Oh, turn on the
turbulence.
wipers. Yeah.
Fly heading 360, runway 33.
Aw,
Cleared for
snap.
takeoff, American
We have working
516.
wipers. Wake turbulence.
Air China Freight 80 for 43 heavy. Contact Anchorage departure. Have a good one.
Very cool. All right, bring up those throttles. SR and flex. Let's go fly. Yeah, the wipers are working. All right, and oh, we have a really long V1 here. V1, rotate. All right, positive rate of climb, gear going up. It's Chicken, welcome on in. Yeah, Sim Update 4 freaking looks incredible. Just incredible. All right, we're going to heading 360.
Contact Anchorage departure. See you.
Contact Anchorage departure. American 516, have a good one. Anchorage departure.
How could this sim get any better?
1300.
Like, honestly. It's just baffling.
Anchorage departure. Radar contact.
All right, climb mode.
16,000.
16,000.
Climb maintain 16,000, altimeter 2947, American 516.
What's our climb today? 320. I'm gonna go ahead and just put in 320 in the box.
American 516. Cleared direct Cohen. Resume own navigation.
All right, direct to Colin. Let's go direct.
Direct Colin.
Colin.
Resume navigation.
Direct
American
to.
516.
Perfect. We can go into manage mode for the altitude. Alright, flaps coming up, spoilers are disarmed.
Air transport, 3321 heavy anchorage approach. Altimeter 29er for 7. Expect the visual approach runway 7 left.
Hopefully the weather's not as frightful
Altimeter 29
in
for
Fairbanks.
7, expect the visual approach runway 7 left. Air transport 3321 heavy.
Let's go, I love the wipers. It's the little things, life. It's the little things in life. Alright, let's go AP on so we can look outside for a little bit. Look at this. Look at this, folks. This is flight simming. That is gorgeous. Gorgeous. And this is not Atmos, this is just default sim. All these default sim weather. That is beautiful. That is so lifelike. Like, think about it. You're like sitting out, you know, you're sitting in your plane here. Not the right view exactly, but that's what you're seeing. I'd say like it's pretty damn real. Pretty damn real. It's incredible. Did I turn off my wipers? That's weird. They just turn off on their own when you go to drone cam. Okay. Almost at 8,000 feet. They added this as part of the update. What time? What a time to be alive! I like how naturally out of sync the wipers are becoming. Really? I didn't notice that. Are they becoming out of sync? Uh-oh. Can't turn them on. Maybe they disable at a certain altitude. Of course it would, because it's Airbus. Airbus like is super intelligent, unlike Boeing. I should use the correct word. It's automated. Automated. Automated, unlike the Boeing. All right, 10,000 feet. Landing lights are coming off. This is cool. Irishman, good idea. Let's see, what else we got going on here? It looks like real life already. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, this is 319. Let's see. I was using Atmos, but Atmos is broken with, yeah, as P2 says, Atmos is broken with Sim Update 4. They turn off, okay, they do turn off automatically. They disable past a certain speed. Ah, okay, cool. It's for idiots like me who forget. Look at this. Wow, look at that. That is incredible. Incredible. Alright, I'm gonna step away for a few moments, feed the cat, be right back.
American 516, contact Anchorage Center 133.7.
Contact Anchorage Center 133.7, American 516. Anchorage Center, American 516. Good morning, climbing 13,700 for 16,000 direct Cowan.
American 516, Anchorage Center, climb and maintain flight level 320.
Climb and maintain flight level 320, American 516.
This is gorgeous, dudes. This is incredible. How are we doing here? 18,000 feet coming on up. It's a pretty short hop. Runway 20 right, so it looks like we'll be spinning, doing a 180 up in the sky if it stays that way. Weather shouldn't be too bad in Fairbanks. We can get the weather information. Well, we can actually get it on the EFB over here. My flight. Get a METAR arrival. So here's our arrival. Weather is not too bad. Bit cloudy on the arrival. Broken clouds there. Yeah, so it might be about the same what we have here. Might be about the same what we have, which isn't too terrible. And let's go just standard pressure. Let's see, what else we got here? Oh yeah, Irishman got the New Sky. The fantastic New Sky. This is a New Sky flight. Only a New Sky flight, not even doing APL.
American 516, contact Anchorage Center 132.3.
So I'm going to test,
Contact
I'm going
Anchorage
to try to
Center
figure out why
132.3, American 516.
my flight sim first officer is not working properly.
Anchorage
I
Center.
look in the notes too.
American 516 through flight level 199er for flight level 320.
Let me see. Let's see what we have for reported issues.
American 516 Anchorage Center.
Okay, that error message is he's gonna add in something. It's a fine. It's a okay error. I don't see anyone report volume issues. Let me go to volume and search for volume. Let's see. This, that. Yeah, no one's. He apparently fixed the volume thing, but it wasn't working for me, clearly. I'm not sure. Let's see. I've been in and out. Are you doing the flight Irish did? I don't know if Irish... I think Irish did this one. But I put up a poll. I put up a poll if we should do the MD-11 or should we do the FENIX, and well, FENIX won hands down. Hands down. It was like no competition. I think it ended like 80-20, which is quite surprising. I thought maybe the FENIX would do better, like a lot better. I mean, sorry, the MD-11 would do much better. So I'm quite surprised. I think we're just going to do these two flights today. This one, let's see, what's our ETA looking at here? Steep path ahead. We're expecting to arrive at 16:45. It's currently 16:03. That's about another half-ish hour. That will put us at about 2.5 hours. So yeah, we'll do just the two flights today. I might stream on Twitch later on today another game, but we'll see. Yeah, that was my first Alaska flight. There's already one of our planes there. Oh, nice. Very cool. So it was his first flight. So does it actually moves the planes around? I didn't know that. You know what's depressing though, is I did what was it, 14 flights last week? 14 flights last week with APL and only made $5,000. Or sorry, only made $1,500. It was crap. I got ripped off. There's a Malaysia? I think it's Malaysia. There's a event sometime this week. I can't remember what day it is, Wednesday or Thursday. I want to do. It's a short hop. It'll be really, really fun. So I'm going to do that one. Hopefully on stream here. I got to figure out what day it is again though, because hopefully it's on a Wednesday, because that day is going to be kind of up in the air with streaming, because it's my doctor's day. Nice. I've been working this morning, but we'll do a flight this afternoon. Nice. Okay, then someone has to fly it back. Interesting. I did not know that. So it's like, what was that other... on air. It's like on air, because on air, when you transport things around, that's what the hell was that? You can either manually move it and pay the money. God, that's so freaking beautiful. It's incredible. It really is incredible. Yeah, you either have to, pay to have it moved or fly it yourself to have it moved. What a freaking sim. What a sim. VATSIM India does a lot of events we can replicate offline. Ooh. I told APL that day on chat that it was a bit slow. The pay just isn't remotely realistic. Yeah. I get part of the reasoning for it, Jay. Like, I showcased Fly the Line, that first, 2 weeks, an awful lot. And they ended up accomplishing everything you could do in Fly the Line that fast. So I get why the pay isn't there. It's not nearly as grindy as on air by any means. Not even close to grindy like on air. But I do feel like there should be, I don't know, more payouts or more XP or something. I don't know. I'm not quite sure what there should be. Also, how many levels of captain? How many levels of senior first officer can you be? That's the next one. I wonder. Let me see. I'm curious now. I'm gonna bring up APL. We can take a look at it.
Contact Anchorage Center 2555.
VIDB to VILK on the A320. There's a free one. Ooh, nice. On TO. Okay, so here is APL. Let's see how I'm doing with. First, we'll see how I'm doing with FedEx. I'm surprised I'm in the top 30 already. Last time I checked. All right, leaderboards. I don't remember doing that many flights with FedEx, but I guess over time I have. I'm number 27 right now with FedEx. Senior Captain level 4. Is that the top? No, there's Senior 5. Oh, Senior 7. Jeez. Alright, I got a long way to go. Because I'm 3, right? Yeah, I'm 3. Okay, so I've done 114 flights. Got 104 hours into it. Made just under $9,000. And I think this is based on XP, the ranking. Yeah, so the ranking is based on XP. So if I get 80 XP for a flight, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get top 10. Oh yeah, I'm not getting top 10. Look at these numbers. Look at this dude. Holy smokes. 121,000 XP. That's wild. 1,300 flights. Yeah, I'm not getting number 1 there. But, hey, I should be proud. I'm in the top... Where am I at? Exterior. I'm in the top 20. Well, no, sorry, top 30. I can get top... If I continue doing what I'm doing, which I think I can get up to... I can probably get up to 19. That's probably gonna... be it. Probably be it. I'll take it, though. Alright, and then the event. I want to check the event real quick. Alright, so the event here, this is on the 9th, which is what? Thursday? Yeah, Thursday. I'm going to do this event. It's 178 nautical miles. Indonesia. Yeah, so this will be fun. We'll do this one. This will be a really, really fun flight. So you get 150 payout and then 200% XP, so I can get 160 XP if everything goes perfectly smooth. This one's a longer flight, I think. Yeah, 806 nautical miles. Detroit to New Orleans. That's on Sunday. That's a Sunday flight. I want more random flights. Like one a day would be kind of cool. Like events. That'd be kind of cool. I'm at 98 with my XP because I had a couple. I had that one yesterday with the MD-11. I think it was my first MD-11 flight, or it was my second. I think it was my second. Yeah, my second one didn't go so well. I missed a couple things. I had 92 on that one. Dang. Yeah, but some of the investment add-ons are 50. Yeah, that's 500 flights. Yeah, for sure. So you go to shop here. This is what Jay's talking about. So you can unlock some of this stuff. Now I have 5,000 in the bank. I bought all the, like, the inexpensive stuff. The next big one I can buy is a 1% improvement with XP, but it's $10,000. It's crazy. Crazy amount right there. So the question is now, what should I do? Should I spend the money on getting more money? I've been doing it on XP, but I think I should probably do it on more money, because then I get more money, then I can buy the XP stuff. So I should probably just do it in money. And the only one I can do right now is a 0.5% increase in pay. It's like a slap in the face. I'm not gonna do it now though, because I want to keep some money so I can get flight skips. Although I just bought some, so I should be all right with that. But yeah, I agree. Maybe a little bit more money, not much. All right, we're already ready for descent. 2 left. Completely changed our runway.
All right, descend via Liber 5 arrival, Fairbanks Airport landing, runway 2 left. Altimeter 2939er, American 516.
Alright, runway 2 left is an R. Hold on, 2 left. Wait, what? There's no 2 left, is there? Oh yeah, there's ILS 2 left. I don't see it. I don't have any charts for 2 left. Oh yeah, I do. Never mind. I didn't scroll up far enough. All right, 2 left. There we go. Libra 5. Insert. Heading mode. And then insert. Top of descent's been reached. We can start our descent. Alright, descent is starting. It's going to be a straight in arrival. Let's put in our approach information. It's our Q&H. So we can get all that jazz from the tablet here. That is 2938. 2938. The temperature is 4. That's a little cold. And then the wind, last we checked, was calm. Wind is calm still. So in this case, I just do 001/01. And then the minimums, I'll pull up on the chart. That's 639. Alright, cool.
Contact Anchorage Center.
So we have that all set in the box.
American 516.
And everything's looking grand so far.
Anchorage Center.
Right.
American 516 descending via Liber 5, flight level 303.
Alright. And then we're going to drop down to...
American 516 Anchorage Center, copy.
I'm going to put 3,000 in the box. Alright, we need more drag, so let's go ahead and bring out some speed brakes. Cool. Okay, let's go over here, look at some charts real quick. Some charts. What I love about the FENIX, I know some people don't like this, but what I love is that it brings over the stuff automatically for you. So let's get rid of the 2 right, 20 right, 20 right, and 20 right can all go away. Let's go to all and approach 2 left. Okay, starred. Alright, so here we are on the approach here into Fairbanks. Runway 2 left is the arrival. 2,600 feet, so I put in 3,000 feet. And then our airport, well, it's pretty simple here. We have a runway and one little short one here, but we're getting 2 left now. So we're going to go ahead and land, exit to the left, probably at Mike. I don't think we're going to hit Bravo, so probably Mike, and then just backtrack to our terminal. Pretty simple. Let's see. Riz, welcome on in. Mustard says, when you can add more routes to New Sky, I would love some flights around the southeast U.S. and the Caribbean. Ooh. Caribbeans would be kind of cool. Irish handles our airlines. He demands a sacrifice for every new route we ask for. The average simmer would take a couple years doing 500 flights. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, even me, like, I'll do an average of, I'm just going to average at 10 flights per week. 10 flights per week. So that's 40 flights per month. That's 400, that's what? 480 flights. Not even, so it's not even, I couldn't even get 500 flights a year. If I average at 10. And 10 is a lot. 10 is a lot. I think the average is maybe, what? 2 to 4? Maybe? And I'm talking about doing short hauls like I do. I do like little short, less than 300 nautical mile flights. A lot of people will do, you know, well, some people do 400 to 500 nautical miles, like master copy. So, yeah. At that pace, it would take me a year to make 50,000 in revenue to purchase that item. That's crazy. Yeah, that's grinding. Again, not as bad as on air, but still grindy nevertheless. GSX is working so good with BeyondATC, Cabby, and Sim Update 4. Irishman, you're making me want to get Cabby. I just want to pay for the subscription. I just do the free version, or like the one-time purchase. We had the Southeast not too long ago, and I'm working on the Caribbean stuff soon. Ooh. It shouldn't take 1 to 2 years to get one increase. I agree. I agree. I don't know if they're working on a APL 3. I wonder if they are, and what they would do to it. But from my understanding, I think people were using APL 1 when it first came out. So it's very grindy for like new people. Like first getting into it. I think it's very grindy. Alright, we're at standard pressure, so let's go ahead and pop that in our altimeter. Was what again? 2938. Let's go ahead and set that 2938 in the box. Okay. I don't want to pay any more subscriptions. In fact, I'm considering downgrading my Navigraph subscription to the data only, and I'll go with Flight Planner with Flight Sim 2025. Well, the only reason I'm keeping Navigraph, the only reason why I bought another year of Navigraph is because I want to try the BeyondATC taxi instruction stuff. That's the only reason, honestly. Because I was flying with the default charts for like 2 or 3 weeks, and they're good. I have a couple criticisms. One is that it doesn't show your plane on some of the charts, or maybe any of the charts. I don't like that. I need to see my plane, especially when taxiing. That's really my only gripe with it. But for being free, it's great. But yeah, like I said, the only reason why I've kept Navigraph is because of the BeyondATC integration that's eventually going to come. Eventually. And you'll be able to see BeyondATC traffic on it. Oh, it's going to be so awesome. It's going to be so awesome. Like, it's going to be so cool to be like... I'm not sure that's going to all work, you know, on the charts, but either way, it's going to be really, really cool to have it programmed automatically to know you should be able to exit at Mike here, and then you're going to taxi this way, because that's what BeyondATC is going to give you, because it's going to know what gate you're going to be parking at. Like, that's going to be so freaking cool. And again, a lot of that's already built into BeyondATC. You can use those charts as well, but it's going to be nice to have it in Navigraph since, you know, people already pay for it. But yeah, if it wasn't for that, I would definitely be just probably using the free charts. I'm seeing a lot of people go into the free charts Like 757 Spy, he has an Navigraph subscription still, but I've been seeing him use the LIDO charts more and more. So that's cool. That just shows you how much more improvement that Asobo has done for free with the sim. They certainly didn't have to do that, and I'm sure that hurt Navigraph's revenue quite a bit. I'm just concerned if it hurts them too much that they're going to continue increasing the price of it, because there will be people, especially on VATSIM. I feel like you still need to have Navigraph on VATSIM, at least at this point. But for the rising, you know, with AI ATC, like LIDO charts will be just fine.
American 516, contact Fairbanks, approach 127.1.
All right, 12,000 feet.
Contact Fairbanks approach. American 516. Fairbanks approach. American 516. Good morning, 12,000 feet. We have Papa on board.
Man, this sim is incredible.
American 516, Fairbanks approach. Good morning, altimeter 29.
Look how silky smooth it is.
Expect the visual approach runway
It's
2
crazy.
left.
Altimeter 2939er. Expect the visual approach, runway 2 left, American 516.
All right, altitude's looking good, speed's looking good. Landing lights are coming on momentarily. All right, got those on. Over here on the charts, let's see if we're on the arrival yet. There we are. Perfect. Speed should start coming back here as we get ready to pass 10,000. Zoom in our map. ETA for arrival is 16:34, so within 12 minutes. Last time we saw, we checked the weather, I think we had broken at 7,500. So it shouldn't be too terrible. But we do have an ILS approach, it's on RNAV, so that's going to help quite a bit. I think the last time I flown in Alaska was when I was flying with Alaska Airlines. Although I think... Isn't there another airline that flies into Alaska? Like another of the big... one of the big three? Is it United? No, it can't be United. Is it American? Maybe American actually does. I think I was just reading that Southwest is actually going to start flying into Alaska. Let's see, I don't... it might be right here. That might be the airport. Check out the screenshots in Discord. Crack myself up. Oh boy. Let's see what we have, Irishman.
American 516. Lead glows heading 360. Expect radar vectors for visual approach. Runway 2 left.
Leave glows heading 360.
Alright, we got a final. We got welcome to Phoenix.
Left, American 516.
Time to reload the food. And we gotta empty the shit. Oh boy, Irishman. That's pretty good. We're getting step by step. Step by step what is it? Play by play from Irishman's flight. This is cool because you can see like a little bit of the snow on the grounds. You just saw satellite imagery, but that's cool. Alright, let's see, heading 360. So they were going to just direct us direct to Claws maybe, but that's fine, we're on the approach. Alright, and 20 nautical miles out. Let's go ahead and activate the approach mode. So let's go to performance, activate approach. Confirm it. Alright, that's looking good. I want to come in too hot. Altitude's looking good. Let's go to LS. That's set, 21 nautical miles out. I see GSX is working well in Sim Update 4. It seems it's solving a lot of working well with other issues. It's solving a lot of working well with other issues. You say just let the Phoenix? If I do that, it seems like it comes in too hot sometimes. I get so nervous doing it. Speed brakes are stowed. Irishman, you're making me want to try a GSX again too. Gotta go record the podcast. Y'all have fun. Great landing. Thank you, Mustard. Thanks for coming on in. We'll see you next time. Hey, Mustard, drop a link if you can for the podcast. Alright, so airport is... Yeah, I think that was the airport I was looking at. I can't see it because there's a big old beam in the way. Yeah, right there. We're gonna be land right there.
Descend and maintain 2,800 feet.
Alright, 15 nautical miles out. 15-ish. Oh, with the other software. Okay, I see. I'll try it. I'll try it. It's just so much extra add-on stuff, though. I don't use any of it. The only thing I really used was the pushback. Alright. Activate approach mode. No localizer yet.
American 516 Airport is at your 12 o'clock 15 miles. Report the field in sight.
We have the field in sight, American 516.
American 516 cleared visual approach runway 2 left.
I'll take that 10.
Visual approach 2 left. American 516.
And 100% on APL is going to be a good day. That's awesome. Alright, localizer's captured, waiting for glide slope. Speed brakes are armed. I forgot to start the clock there. That's alright. I didn't hear any announcements. I guess I have it really low. Alright, low on the approach. That's all fine. And this is a cool approach into Anchorage, or into Fairbanks this morning. Look at that. Look how bright that is. It looks amazing on OLED, man. Incredible. Like an OLED, I can see the separations here with colors.
American
Really can't
Contact
on
Fairbanks Tower 118.3.
an LCD.
Over to tower 118.3, American 516.
Alright, LS mode.
Fairbanks Tower,
And
American
let's go first notch of
516,
flaps.
visual runway 2
Flaps
left.
3 for the arrival.
American 516, Fairbanks Tower, wind 150 at 3, runway 2 left, cleared to land.
2 left, clear to land.
Runway 2 left, cleared to land. American 516.
Still haven't heard back from the APL guy? I don't know how often he checks his Discord. I don't know if it's... maybe I'll reach out to him and see if I can help out. Gear down. Coming in a little hot here, see if we can burn off some of the speed. We have a crosswind at 15 right now. Alright, flaps 2. Come on, burn the speed, burn the speed, burn the speed. You can get late config if I don't hurry up and get these flaps down. I don't want to bring the speed brakes out. And flaps 3. Alright. I think there is a way to do it though, because I did see like on their site or on their Discord they have some sort of an option for it. Alright, AP's off my aircraft. Alright, wind shifted. Wow, big shift. It was a crosswind, and then I guess the mountains must have messed with it. It's crazy. Huge shift. It's almost like a 90-degree shift, or like a 180-degree shift, and dropped down by like 10 knots. Alright, swing over to the left a little bit.
$500. $100 above.
Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow.
Where's my minimums at? Let me get on minimums call.
Flight slow. Flight slow.
40. 30. 20. Retard.
Right, idle.
7. 5.
Touch it. Touch it. There's a touchdown. A 59 on landing. Reverses route. Jesus, 59. Alright, I think I floated that one just a little bit, though. I think I was really trying to get the butter. Alright, we're going to Mike on this, on the exit. Landing lights are off. Flaps coming up. Spoilers are disarmed.
Exit next available taxiway. American 516.
Alright, over here to the left. Welcome to Fairbanks.
American 516, contact ground 121.9er.
Ground 121.9er. American
Yeah, I remember the
516.
Ted Stevens being a heavy, or very demanding airport too. And it was really good here in Sim Update 4. Alright, we're gonna taxi to whatever gate we want here. We'll just take the second one here. Yeah, this airport works fine in 2024. I don't see any issues. Taxi lights are off. Alright, park and brake is set. Over here to the left, let's go to the FENIX. And ground services, let's connect the GPU and connect the chocks, and let's get the jetway. Jetway works too, cool. And up here at the top, let's go external power is on. Go to normal here. Engine 1, 2 are off. And then we can see what we got with with New Sky. Let's see. Just so we have a way to grade a box posting so it can do the webhook. Yeah, the webhook. Or aircraft, this doesn't look like the MD-11. Lost Commander. This is the 319. All right, we got a 10 on that one. Made Irishman $15,000. Landing rate was a 59. Oh, I don't have it up on the screen. Bring that up again. All right, $15,000, and landing rate was a 59 with a 1.1 Gs. Perfect flight. What other ones did Irishman make? Let's see. My flights, book a flight, schedule flight. What is this one? What is BABE? Sounds familiar. BABE ICAO. Oh, okay. All right, BABE is Bethel. Bethel Airport. Is there freeware for Bethel? Let's see, flightsim.to. BABE. Nope. Do I have Bethel? I don't think I've ever landed in Bethel. No, I don't think anyone makes a Bethel. How'd you come up with the airports? Like, do you just, do you, like, find a demand? That's interesting. And then we have Japan. Japan's over here. So we have this flight going into, they got a short hop here, RJ00. Right here. Tokyo to Osaka. That seems like a short hop, huh? I wasn't going to do a third flight, but I kind of want to do a third flight now. What are you thinking? Third flight or no? Yay or nay? Yay or nay for a third flight? How long is that flight? Let's see. I'm getting kind of hungry, though. I think I need some sustenance. Let's see. Let me look at... Alright, so I don't know what I even have for Air Japan. RJTT to RJ00. And the 319. It's 256 nautical miles. It's about the same one I got here. Search the top 5 commercial airports in Alaska, getting rid of the Dutch harbor. Will says yay. Do I have... Do I have one of those airports? I think I have. Tokyo, right? What is it? RJTT? RJTT. Nope. RJO. Are those like new ones to... They might be new ones to the sim update. RJTT. Maybe not. How'd you pull these ones? planes do we have available here? 319 Sharklet versions. All right, let's close out of the sim. You need at least 1,800 meters of runway to depart, and Dutch Harbor has 1,200. Oh, geez, you need 1,800 and only has 1,200. Okay, I see. I see the issue there. Let's see, Sharklet version, the 319. I don't think I have any liveries. Standard. I don't have any for the 319. I don't know. I think I need some food. I think we'll call it here. I am starting to get a little dizzy. I don't want to force it. All right, we'll call it here, and then we'll do another flights. 2 more flights tomorrow. 2 more flights tomorrow. We'll figure out what we'll do tomorrow. I'm not sure if we'll do more APL flights or if we'll do some New Sky and Alaska flight. Maybe we'll do another Alaska flight. The Alaska flight was fun. Will says that's with the 319. Oh, even with the 319, which is a small little plane. I bet you like the CRJ and maybe the EJET could probably get there. You know, in terms of airliners, wouldn't be too much of a hassle, right? That shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, thanks, Will. Thanks for coming in, everyone. Lots of fun today. We did 2 really good flights. We did the MD-11 and we did the 319. The FENIX is a really nice update. I need to figure out what's wrong with FSFO because I really love it and it seems to be really bad with whatever update happened. So I might do the whole uninstall thing and then reinstall it and see if that fixes the issue I was experiencing. But we'll see y'all tomorrow for at least another 2 flights, and we'll figure it out tomorrow. But we'll see you in Discord. Thanks for coming on in. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care.